Welcome to Nature Valley. Wow, you could actually hear the thundering of the waterfall as it hits the bottom there. Great.
Hi, I'm John from Evergreen Adventures. If you're up for an awesome adventure, whether it is Kaieteur, Orinduik, or Kaieteur and Guyana, we have you. Anywhere to the interior location, the Araucana Rainforest, we customize packages for those also, and we have set trips for Suriname and also right here into French Guyana.
Nice. Awesome. And we're doing Kaieteur and
Kaieteur and Orinduik for today.
Awesome. All right, let's do this thing.
Awesome.
Cool.
Let's go.
Adventure today?
Yes, sir. We gotta go this way.
This
To
way.
the left. To the left.
You sure?
Yeah, man. It's not a big thing going with. It's a small one behind.
I don't even know where. Ah, right. Sorry, I was going Tillabasso. I got with Danny. This is a busy little airport, man. We're at Ogle Airport and we're going to go spend the day at Kaieteur Falls and then pop over to Orinduik. Awesome little adventure. This is what a professional looks like. Where do you want me? Second row? Yeah. You want me to fly the plane? No? Alright, next time. Alright. Ooh, squeeze in, boy. Second row? We tell you, second or third? Good, huh?
Of course. You kidding? Gotta return the favor.
See it for the first time. Here we go. Gorgeous. Genuinely incredible. Incredible.
It's incredible. Magnificent.
Careful. Sorry. Smooth sailing.
I'll be your tour guide today along with Laurie. We're going to be with you for the duration of our 2 hours here at Kaieteur. We're spending an hour and a half round trip. We're visiting 3 points of the falls. Then we're back here for half an hour for lunch before a 20-minute flight over to Orinduik. If you have any questions for the duration of our trip, please feel free to ask myself or Laurie. Now, while we don't know everything about everything, we know many things about a lot of things, all right? So somewhere in the mix, I think we'll have an answer for you. Before we head off into the hike, we're going to use the restroom facilities. We're going to provide you with a bottle of water, and then we head off. Those who have a lot of luggage, you can either leave it in the aircraft or you can leave it in our office. It will be safe there until we return from the hike. Any questions so far? All right, let's go.
Mickey, I am Mouse.
Alright, time to do a tactical stop. It's a nice style of house though. Thank you. Note to self. Make notes and copy this for my house. Let's see what's up here. Ah, nice. Very airy. The boys got solar out here. Looking good. Alright, we got a water. And this is a good view of the runway. So our plane is the one over there, and this one. Busy airport. I mean, this might be a random, very incorrect fact, but it appears to me this might be like the third busiest airport in all of Guyana, which probably isn't very hard to achieve. Love to see it. I'm just saying, wherever we go, I'm always waiting on you.
Yeah, brother. Oh, she said, apart from the tigers, we might be seeing what else? Yeah, tigers, sir. But they don't bite.
Lichens, and anywhere you see these kind of plants, it lets you know that the air is fresh. Bloom. Now this bromeliad protects itself from animals eating it by the spikes that you can see on the leaves. Now during our trip today, we're going to be looking at 3 different species of the 365 species, over 365 species that we have at Kaieteur. The 3 that we're looking at are 3 that are directly on our path. So this is one. I'm going to show you the other one, and then for the 3rd one, I'm going to ask you to guess the name. All right?
Okay.
All right.
So that's cabbage head.
Yes, this is the cabbage head bromeliad.
Gotcha.
Does internet work here? That's Google.
No, that's beautiful.
Spikes long hair. Very cool.
This viewpoint is called Boy Scouts View. It was named after the 1932 and 1937 British Boy Scouts. Now, Kaieteur National Park was officially opened in 1929, and it's the first national park in Guyana. All right. Now, in 1932 and 1937, the British Guyana, the British Boy Scouts did their overland trip to Kaieteur. At that time, it took 3 to 4 weeks to get here overland. So they had to travel to Madi, and then they had to do a lot of hiking, canoeing across the river, picking up the boat, walking to the next river, canoeing again, just to get to the bottom of this mountain. It is said after they did all that and they reached the bottom of the mountain, they were so tired. They looked up and said, oh my God, this is what we got going to do now. But if you know anything about Boy Scouts, once you're giving a task, you have to complete it, right? So it's just my understanding that they put on the big boy trousers, tightened up their sneakers, and started hiking. Now, it is said that when they got to the top of the mountain, they were so tired, they weren't even interested in seeing the falls. All they wanted to do was eat and sleep, which is exactly what they did. They pitched their tents where those stones are. They rested for the night before venturing into the first viewpoint, which now is named after them. Now, also, this mountain is named after them. So because of their story and their journey when they went back and they told the story of their experience, we named this mountain the Oh My God Mountain. Or as Guyanese say, the Oh My God Mountain. Because you know, we like drag out the word or something, right? So if anyone is to ask you what mountain Kaieteur is on, you can tell them Kaieteur is on the
Oh my God mountain.
Yes, Kaieteur is on the Oh My God
Oh
Mountain.
my God, you didn't know?
Yes. So one other thing we're going to talk about before going in is this beautiful plant. We're going to be walking through a valley of. It is called the giant tank bromeliad. What is it called?
Giant tank bromeliad.
Yes. Now this plant can grow over 20 feet in height in the tallest plant, and collectively within the leaves it can accumulate over 12 gallons of water in the biggest plants. It is also home to the golden rocket frog, also known as Kaieteurrensis. It is called Kaieteurrensis because this is the only place in the entire world where this frog has been found. The frog spends its entire life cycle within the leaves of the plant, the water in the leaves, and it would hop from one plant to another. When it's humid, they tend to migrate closer to the waterfall because it's more cooler there. They survive on the ecosystem that lives in the plants, and the plants are also home to small snakes, mountain crabs, etc. So they have a whole ecosystem. Now, if I do see the frog, I am going to be looking for it. If I do see it, 2 things. Please activate the zoom on your camera instead of trying to get a closer peek. The frog is very shy, and if we go too close or we ruffle the leaves, it hops back into the water and dives under, so we're unable to get a photo of it. Second thing is there's a popular misconception that this frog is poisonous. It's actually not, but that misconception is formed because most brightly colored frogs are. With that being said, let me not delay your trip any longer. Let's head into the first viewpoint of Kaieteur, Boy Scouts.
Let's go.
Oh my God.
You feel the sun?
Alright guys, I wanted to hold back on this one and just let everybody go forward a little bit and kind of get my own moment as I come around the corner and see the falls for the first time. And I know it's a shame, 30 years in Guyana, first time Kaieteur, first time Orinduik later. But look, we made it. Good things take time. Don't come for me. The whole gang is there. And like I said, I'm going to give them a minute to just kind of go forward a second, because even though I do this like semi-professionally these days, I do get a little bit of a, not stage fright, but like consciousness of, me just yapping to the camera to y'all like this. I do realize I look a little silly. Okay, here we go. This is the Boy Scouts view of Kaieteur. Wow. Damn. That right there. There's a lot of traffic right now, so I'm going to take a minute, let everyone take their photos, and then as they're kind of leaving, then I'll show you the majesty of this entire gorge. Just telling ARD though, Denny, that if you haven't ever seen it, or you've seen it and it's been a while, there's only one other time that I've ever felt this way looking at anything, looking at nature, and it was when I was on the northern rim of the Grand Canyon a good few years ago, and you just stand there just in awe of something that has so much scale. But this is better because both are holes in the ground, but this one got water. So, all right, so this is Boy Scout view. As I was trying to get some footage and turn this thing around, and just for you guys, I kind of realized I had this sad thought of the fun thing. The downside of all these solo adventures is, or trying to focus so much on filming forward, is I never really get the time and the opportunity to take a photo of me with the background for my memory. So the next viewpoint, I'm gonna have to try and find Danny or something and ask him to take a quick photo, because this is a special memory. Oh, shade, good idea.
Distraction, so you don't know for you.
It's a good distraction.
Lily gal, lily gal, lily gal, lily gal, will make you breathing so. I just make my breathing man on my hand and I make my breathing so. I went on the dam and a man on my hand and I make my breathing so. Stupid Mary, left it mommy, four go Mary, 4-1 gold ring, stupid gold ring, stupid lily gal, lily gal, lily gal, lily gal, will make you breathing so.
You didn't know entertainment came with this tour.
Nobody knows anymore.
You start now. We're gonna.
We're waiting for verse 2.
Waiting for verse 2, guys. Rainbow view, because when the sun is at its peak, you can see a rainbow within the waterfall. Now, how wonderful timing, because we are just about noon. The clock just struck 12, so it's perfect. And as you can see, you chose the best time to come to Kaieteur because we're just in our rainy season, just coming out of it. So the fall is at one of its widest. Now the fall's width is about 371 feet across and 741 down. Correct. So without further ado, welcome to the new and improved for you view of Kaieteur.
Alright, if you're scared of heights, don't skip this part. Skip this part. Damn. You know, I do enjoy that. Look at this. So, we've got the Kaieteur here. Massive flow of water across. Water bellowing at the bottom. And then just down the gorge, Taro just continues like nothing's ever happened. View, I'm sure a lot of you have seen already. A view that's been captured very well over the last 100 years, but you gotta come and see it. You gotta come and see it to believe it. Crazy. Human for scale. So that is a 6-foot tall human being, and this is Kaieteur Falls. This man has been going on about a lion whole day.
No, this is Alex the Lion. So when you come to Kaieteur Falls, you can see a lion.
Oh, I hate being right. I don't know if you can see it. It's starting to rain. I gotta put this camera away. Phenomenal camera, but it is not waterproof in any way. You know what's funny? The guide was just saying that when you stand here and you look at it a little too much, it becomes a little bit hypnotic, and I 100% understand. I'm just looking down, and I totally get the hypnotic. Oh, wow. Now that the rain has stopped, we got the rainbow. So, what's for lunch?
I guess it's fried rice.
Ooh, perfect. So we've seen the 3 sites. We're now doing the walk back to the lodge, have lunch, and then jump on a quick flight to Orinduik. And I don't know about them. I know Danny has no intention of swimming, but I came to swim. All right, lunch. Ooh, barbecue chicken, a little bit of cook up, plantain, Topco. We're at war with Topco right now, but that's fine. Anyway, looking good. That's what we did.
We're getting back on the plane. We just had lunch, and now to see the Orinduik Falls. So now we're gonna go. What good is a waterfall without getting wet? That's what Orinduik Falls is for. You're actually gonna go into the waterfall. You better see these? You better be dressing nicely because it is sharp. It's not like this, it's not sand. So unless you want your feet to be cut up, you gotta be dressed nice.
Yeah, see, I didn't bring my wet shoes.
Come on in.
Go ahead, let's go.
So we're gonna get back on the plane. This whole junker right here holds around 12 people. We had to balance our weight, so big guys in the back, so in the front is all right.
Wait, but we were in the front before.
Yeah, I'm just saying, boy.
Alright, we are off from Kaieteur. Next stop, Orinduik. One last look. Damn. Actually amazing. If you haven't done that, go do that, because it is actually, I wouldn't say life-changing, but life redirecting? I don't know. Defining? I don't know. And this is what the water looks like when it's going towards the edge right there. The water has no idea what gravity has in store for it. I got a feeling this is a part of Guyana that no one ever really gets to see. Like, we think rainforests, we think savannas in the Rupununi, but the intermediate savannas are some of the most beautiful things I have ever seen. You
We left. Kaieteur.
you gotta leave me.
Alright guys, welcome to Orinduik. Orinduik is a small village on the border of Guyana and Brazil. The border is right there. Iron River flows over the Orinduik Falls, and the Iron River separates Guyana from Brazil. All borders in Guyana are separated by waterways. Alright, so we're gonna go down to the Orinduik Falls. It's about 7 minutes down. There's a halfway house there. Like I said, it's 0.5 star. So you know, discretion is advised. You can leave your bags on the table there and then you can hike down. It's very steep going down. Now the rocks at the bottom of the Orinduik Fall are jasper rocks, and they are very, very slippery and sharp, but extremely slippery. If you do not have water shoes, please use a sock as it helps with the slipperiness. And even with a sock or water shoes on, please be mindful of how you're stepping. Anywhere that is wet, again, is considered extremely slippery.
Okay.
Secondly, I'll be indicating safe points that you can go and explore. If the current is strong, we're limited to a certain area. If it's not, we're able to explore further. Mind you, you cannot be able to walk over to Brazil, although it separates Brazil from Guyana, all right?
Okay. And we are. This is Guyana or is this
This is Guyana. Over there, we're
Okay,
briefly
the other
used
side.
Brazil, all right?
You wanna go?
Any questions? Let's go.
Alright, we've just pulled up. When you land the airport over there, there's a halfway house, which they've been really stressing is half a star. It's literally just a house that's like halfway. And this is Orinduik. And we're gonna go right down and I'm gonna swim somewhere right there. Can't wait. Cannot wait. I feel like I've been waiting a lifetime for this. Alright, go. What was that?
This is kasri made from cassava, the bitter cassava.
Yes.
If you don't process this well, you can get poison.
Yes.
Cyanide. The actual bitter cassava, when you extract the juice, it's poisonous, it's cyanide. They boil it, and these people have a special skill. They didn't went to the university. They learned it naturally from generation they hand down. They learned to make this, and this is used to saute meat, to season meat, and to give it a savory kind of
Yeah,
taste.
something like browning.
Well, so I call you over because he had pepper pot. And I like pepper pot.
It's used to make pepper pot.
Wow.
It is like the key ingredient to Guyanese pepper pot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's what make it
This is
good.
pepper pot
Yes.
starter.
Well, if you go to like Barbados, they'll try and tell you they got pepper pot, but they don't use this, so.
They don't actually have
Yeah, exactly.
When you season your meat, you put this inside and then you let it sit, let it marinate
Cook.
good. Yes.
Hours.
So then you put it in and you make sure you put your fine thyme and stuff to give it that flavor. And pepper pot is a thing, you make it the first day, it's good, but not as good as you say.
As it ages, it gets even
Oh,
better.
the
Yes.
second day,
Sweeter.
you gotta
It's
leave
better.
it in
Yeah.
the fridge a little
Was it a
bit.
Georgetown club that had like the 100-year-old one and then they stopped doing it?
Oh my god, I thought it was wine? Is it wine person?
No. It's in like every single day they would just add to it.
Oh.
No, that is what
So
the
it's a
Indians do.
starter.
They call it
Yeah.
tumor pot.
It's like a bread starter.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah.
the
so they call it
indigenous,
tumor
listen,
pot.
the indigenous
Tumor
people,
pot.
Tumor.
yeah,
Tuma.
the indigenous people, they started with it.
Ah.
It never ends. You just keep putting
Correct.
fresh stuff
Yeah,
in.
as the meat
It
finishes,
goes
add
year
more.
Yeah.
round.
Correct.
Yeah,
And it's always
because
on the fire. It's like an
It's older
outside
than the
cook.
country itself.
No, because they didn't have refrigerators.
Back then.
And so they would take the bitter cassava,
Yeah.
they grate the bitter cassava, and they use the juice. The juice of the bitter cassava. We will say yokoyam in America, right? But here has two types of cassava. Sweet cassava, the one you would eat here, the other one is the bitter cassava.
The one
So
that
they
uses
use the juice of the
flavor.
bitter cassava, and they squeeze it, and they boil it until it gets black.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it gets all syrupy.
And it also make the tumor water is made from the cassava too. They used to make it the tumor pot. That is another dish they use with fish or meat. This could also cook to brown to color the cook-up rice. So we call cook-up rice or peas and rice. Jamaica
The
says
one you,
peas or
the one you had for lunch?
for lunch, yeah. They use this
That
to give it
one.
the color.
Oh,
The
wow.
rice is white.
That,
This
yeah.
add it to give it the color. It's
You
like
can
a
also
color.
use it if you're making a pot roast chicken.
Chicken, yes.
If you're
But
making a
can it
bun
defend
sugar
you from
stew.
sandflies?
Pardon?
Can it defend you from sandflies?
Maybe.
The one thing. Well, try
Or will
it.
they find it more
It's very sticky.
Will they eat me more?
Actually, they'll probably come for you more, and then you'll have ants to deal
And
with.
they'll
Yeah.
be stuck on me.
Exactly.
Come on, guys.
This is Orinduik Falls. Crazy. Jasper rocks. Jasper, like the green jasper? No, that's jade. Never mind. Oh,
No,
it's,
there's
it's
a red
green?
and green jasper.
Oh, okay. See, I know a thing or
Well,
two.
there's jade too, but jasper.
Good afternoon. Wow, naturally occurring?
Naturally occurring, right?
Yes. Everything is natural about here. Everything. So the rocks, the slices or the cuts on them looks very symmetrical.
Yeah.
Very man-made, but it's actually natural. And if you do know, if you don't know now, you know that water is the strongest force they have that can cut through anything. So depending on the different forces and different pressure of water, it can cut through that strongest piece of material.
Okay.
So water over time creates these indentations.
These
and-
perfect lines.
Yes.
All right. Cool. All right, where can I swim?
So-
It's hot.
Uncle Mike, free to swim over side?
Yes,
Outside?
yes. Yeah,
All
it's
right.
safe.
So this is Uncle Mike.
Cheers.
He is our designated lifeguard and a resident of Orinduik. So he's here to help us with the deep waters.
Great.
He's here to help navigate that for us because you know some people just need a male figure to say like, yo, don't go there. 'Cause
Sure.
if a woman said don't go there, I'm like, I think I could do it, right? So that's why Uncle Mike is here for. So we can go here, or we can go straight over. Uncle Mike is gonna take us over. There's our whirlpool pond.
Nice.
And
All
then
about
you
that.
can go in there and plunge. We only advise really good swimmers to go
All right.
in there because it's very deep. And listen, if you see the natives just running and plunging, don't worry, they've been doing it all their life, right? They may look little, but they're very, very advanced swimmers.
Okay.
All right? Any questions?
No.
Again, if you don't have your water shoes, a pair of socks will do. If you don't have
can't go barefoot?
gear, please use the crevices.
Okay.
And you put your toes like just between and use it as a grip.
Okay.
Yes.
I can do that. All right. So we've been advised. Keep socks on just for a form of grip. I have wet shoes, like water shoes. I a silly Billy forgot them, so I don't really know how effective it's gonna be. All right. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm telling you right now, I've never been to Niagara, but I have this sneaky suspicion that Niagara has nothing on this falls right here. And definitely has nothing on the falls that we went to before. Orinduik boy, Orinduik. Star of the hour. You good? You didn't get a beer? What happened?
You don't want a beer?
Oh, I would have had one with you.
I'll beer in my now. Let me come back.
All right, all right. Gotta check this out. All right, guys. I'm gonna go put you away for about 20 minutes while I have a little paddle and get her right up under the falls and really trying to enjoy it. Like I was telling you before, this camera is great. This camera is not waterproof at all. Like a little bit of rain, a little bit of water come up my hand as I hold it now might be doing irreparable damage. We don't know. We can't risk the channel like that. So I'm gonna park this camera in my shoe and then I'm gonna go right back over. So V10. Alright, we're back on the regular camera. Let me show you what we just did. Crazy. I didn't even realize we had done a full circle until it was too late. Whew, Okay. So you may have seen I may have taken you on an adventure with Danny's camera and that might have been great, but let me give you a little recap. Started right there and I went under this falls right here and that was great, and then we thought actually we need more of a challenge. So we went in there, we jumped from a ledge that's behind the tree to the deep pool. And we swam across and then climbed up under this falls here, which was great. And then we came and we climbed down to along at the bottom there and walked along here and then just climbed up this 40-50 foot drop of like staggered rock, this little waterfall, and then now we're back to where we started. Just right there. If you need further convincing that this is where you need to be, I can't help you. Find another source of truth. But I hope you see what I saw. One last gaze on Orinduik. So let's call this Orinduik Minor, Orinduik Middle, and then Major's behind this tree here. But unfortunately the trip is coming to an end. Our guide is trying to rustle everybody together, so we're on our way out. What a day. What a day. Let me get changed, let me get dry, let me fight off some of these sandflies. We'll do a debrief, you and I. What are we doing, a lashing one or what?
Yeah, I think I should bring that.
Ah, Brazilian water.
Wow. I'll take one to go.
Yes, sure? Yeah.
I was about to say, you,
And co-pilot.
Well, good, exactly. You'll do, we'll have to drink it fast then. All right. Salud, cheers.
Nice meeting you guys, Alex.
Hey.
What's your name now?
Melissa.
Okay. Nice meeting you guys.
Nothing quite like a Brazilian water after a big day. This may get cut. All right, one last look at this thing. This view does not do it justice, but I'm definitely gonna have to take Danny's footage. All right, guys, I think it's probably the best time to call it a day. You know, we are in the middle of Danny. What region are we in? We're in the middle of Region 8 in the intermediate savannas. Probably my favorite place so far. I mean, I love the Rupununi. I love the Rupununi. But I do like the rolling, very green. Anyway, I'm rambling. Guys, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, joining me on this journey, showing up and showing out. So, without you guys, none of this is possible. Whew. All right, let me go catch my plane. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Great, bye.